Good morning. For me, it's a bright, good Friday morning, but for you, it's a bright, good Monday morning. Today, we're going to talk about adding and subtracting decimals. Today, for this part 1 lesson, we're going to do adding decimals. You need, first of all, to go and to get your piece of paper and your pencil, and then come prepared with your thinking caps on. And if you know how to add, you know how to add decimals. So this will be an easy lesson. So pause it, go get your pencil and your paper so that you can do these problems along with me. And here we go. So Mrs. Coverdale's class had decided that they were really craving ice cream and pickles. And no, they weren't pregnant. They just had odd tastes. And we've already decided that we're all just a little bit weird, which is awesome. I'm okay with that. So I had to go to the store and buy some ice cream. And the ice cream was going to cost me, let's say, for all of us, $32.56. And I think that'll include taxes. The pickles weren't quite as much. The pickles were, for all of us, let's say $25.25. The first thing I want you to notice is that I have lined up the decimals. I have lined up the hundredths, the tenths, the ones, and the tens, and then there's my decimal point, and I have lined them up. So that is actually our first rule. Our first rule is line up the decimal and the place value. The only thing that is different in here, is that we now have a decimal point. So now I can add it together. 6 plus 5 is, actually before I add it together, let's round these up. So $32.56, if I wanted to make it to the nearest dollar, would be, because this is a 5 and greater, it would be $33. And $25.25, because this is lower than 5, it would stay as 25. So 33 and 25 would be $58. So I'm going to say this is about $58. Now let's add it. 6 plus 5 is 11. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Now I'm going to bring down that decimal. 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we were pretty close. We said $58 was our estimate, our rounding. So it's going to cost my class $57.81 to buy pickles and ice cream. All right, we're going to go on to our next question. This one's pretty cool. First of all, these pictures are so beautiful. They just make me want to go outside. So we're going to pretend that I am going on a camping trip. I've decided to go to California. And so I've decided I need a new tent, which is going to be this price tag. I need a better bike for all the bike paths and kind of going through all the boardwalks and everything along the ocean. I want a backpack with a cute fuzzy stuffy on it. And even though I've been pummeled trying to surf before, I've decided that I'm much more fit now since COVID-19. Not really. So I'm going to buy a surfboard as well. And these are the prices of all the things I'm going to buy. So, let's bring this up. So this is all going to be costing me some money, okay? It's all going to be costing me some money. So I have an $800 budget for all my new things for my camping trip to California. First question is, do I have enough? Second question, how much will it cost? And third question, how much will I have left over? well, do I have enough? I have $800. I can do this again in my head. So I can figure this out. So $297, if we rounded that up to the nearest 100, because we're pretty close there, that'd be pretty close to $300. $297, that again would be close to $300. Don't forget your dollar signs. $48 would be close to, if we rounded it up to the nearest $10, would be $50. And this one here, 150.56, would be 150. So if I did 150 plus 50, because we're so amazing in our heads, 150 plus 50 would be 200. 200 plus 300 would be 500. 500 plus 300 would be 800. So I know that it is about $800. So will I have enough? Yeah, because we also rounded up. So that also shows me, you know what, I'm going to be close. I'm not going to have a lot of money left over, which is so sad, but we're going to be really close. All right, so now I have to find out how much all of these items are actually going to cost me. So now I have to add them up. One of the things that I find just helps me out when I'm stacking a whole bunch of numbers is always to start with the largest number. So if we look here at our decimals and our whole numbers here together, I can see that this guy is going to be my largest. This one's going to be second. Can you pick up third before I get there? It's obvious. Third and fourth. And there's no reason to do the largest to the smallest. You could actually add these, we know with addition, you can add them any which way. I could start with the largest to the smallest. I could start with the smallest to the largest. I could mix them up. It doesn't matter in adding. However, just because I'm stacking everything up and I would like it to be easier for myself, that's why I'm going to do this. So let's move this up and let's start stacking these so that we can add them. 297 and 40 cents. 297, and I'm going to make those big, 26 cents. $150 and 56 cents. And finally, I have to line up my decimals, so this is only 48, there's no hundreds in that spot, and 62 cents. So there is my addition problem. So let's go up and figure this out. I'm going to get a different color. Let's do this one in green, and here we go. So we're going to add, first of all, always starting with our least place value to add, and our least place value here is hundreds. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 more is 14, carry that 1, put the 4. Now I see a 10 here, so I'm going to go 6 plus 4 is 10. That's 15, that's 16, that's 17, 18. So 18, bring down that decimal point. Now I can add these together. I see an 8 plus an 8, which is 16. 16 plus 7 is 25. Oh my goodness, you guys are making me think here. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. 25, 29. And I am hoping you are doing this along with me on your piece of paper. If you didn't, stop now, start all over again, see if you get the same answer I do. 2 plus 2, so 2, 4, 6, and 7. So again, did I have enough money? Yeah, I did. I even have some money left over. Now, this is going to move into subtraction, because now I need to do how much do I have left over. And although this lesson is on addition, we're still going to do some subtraction. So we're going to go, I have $800. Okay, I have $800. So I need to add my decimal and my zeros, so $800, minusing $795.84. Now, some of you are immediately going to see this. First of all, in addition, unlike subtraction, in subtraction, unlike addition, I have to have my larger number on top. Especially now. Someday you won't, but for now, you absolutely need to have that larger number on top. So I have 800, and I'm taking away $795.84. With the dollar signs. Okay, I could actually take my decimal and put it now, but I find that sometimes that gets confusing. So first things first, can I minus any of these numbers here with the zeros that it's asking me for? No, so I have to go all the way to the 800, and I have to take one away, taking 100 away, and I'm making that 700, and now I have to distribute that 100 all over the place. So that becomes a 9, that becomes a 9, that becomes a 9, and this guy finally becomes a 10. What I've really done is, this was a 10, I took one away and it became a 9, and vice versa. So 10 take away 4 is 6. 9 take away 8 is 1. Bring down my decimal. 9 take away 5 is 4. 9 take away 9 is 0. And then we have another 0. So how much money did I have left over? $4.16. Now some of you might go, hey, I'm done. I'm not done, because this was a word problem. So if we come over here, we can see that this was a word problem. So now I have to put this in. So I would go, let's do this one in black, Mrs. Coverdale would spend $795.84 with my dollar sign in front of it, but has $4.16 left over. All right, and that is how we do our word problems that we're going to be doing this week. So now you're going to go and do some problems using decimals and money in addition. Enjoy your lesson, have fun, and we'll see you tomorrow.